Hello and welcome back to the 30-day challenge. And today we are already on day 5. Now, up until this point, I've given you a lot of homework, so it's been quite intensive, and I know some of you are still catching up. But today the content is lighter, so you don't actually have any homework except one little job, which is actually a big job, and you will find out and you know what I'm talking about once you watch this video. So I want to talk about how to achieve personal peak performance in your business. When I talk about personal peak performance, I mean that you actually escape the overwhelm, you escape the struggling, you escape the reacting, and you start to be in charge of your time and actually get a shit ton of work done in a lot less time without burning out, without feeling like you just can't manage and you can't handle the pressures anymore. Because after speaking to a client today, and after speaking to thousands of women over the last 15 years, what I know is that most women in business are just always struggling. They're always trying to catch time between raising children, catering to their family's demands, and building a business. And it becomes very, very frustrating if you feel like you're doing everything you can, you're working really hard, but you're not getting anywhere fast. And there's a reason for that. And in today's video, I want to address that reason and give you some tools and knowledge so that you can take charge of your time and actually start churning out content, being in control, and still have plenty of time for your family, plenty of time for your friends, plenty of time to do whatever it is that you need to be doing. Because, as Brian Tracy said, peak performance begins when you take complete responsibility for your life and everything that happens to you. And that's what we're going to be focusing on today's video. Okay? So let's talk about your situation right now, where most of you are at right now in your life and your business. You are reacting. You're reacting to other people's demands on your time. You are reacting to Facebook pings. You are reacting to phone notifications, to drama that other people are imposing on you, whether that be friends or clients or family members. There's always somebody who wants to impose their drama on you. You're also reacting to family demands and to your biological clock. And this is the reason why most women in business cannot get forward and not find traction in their business, because they haven't learned to deal with this situation. They're looking for the next best secret that pays them the $1 million, the secret formula, the secret way of doing something in your industry. And rather than looking for a secret, you need to start addressing the core problem, which is that currently you're not putting priority to you. Okay? So what this is all about is helping you going from reaction to action, which means you make you the priority of your business. Yeah? You become number one priority in your business and in your life. And I don't care whether you're a mother, whether you're an employee right now trying to build a business, whether you just started your business or whether you've been in business for some time. Unless you make you the priority and your business the priority of your life, you will never achieve the goals and the results that you're hoping to achieve with your business. And if you're not achieving those goals, you're not going to have the lifestyle that you wanted when you started your business in the first place. And this is a lesson that I had to learn, and it was a tough lesson, because unless I started making myself a priority, I wasn't productive. I was reacting, okay? I was reacting to Facebook, to social media notifications, to people demanding my time all the time. And it never stopped, it never ended. So you need to start taking responsibility of your own time and stop giving everybody else priority over your life and your time. And this is the key ingredient that you need, that everybody needs if they want to build their business and take it to the next level. Okay? Because chances are that right now you're treating everybody else with more respect than you treat your business and yourself. Chances are that you are treating your business like a hobby and you're floating from idea to idea, inspiration to inspiration. And in between you fall down. You go down into the darkness of despair, into the depths of overwhelm, into desperation, into depression. And you have to stop doing that because you deserve better, right? You deserve to be in a position of strength in your business. You deserve to be in control of your business. And you absolutely must be the queen bee, not the worker bee. You need to get organized and get shit done and start becoming a winner. Because when you're a winner and you're organized and you're in full control, you can do a lot of work every single week in your business and still have plenty of play time, plenty of time to spend with your family, with your loved ones, plenty of time to go on coffee dates, plenty of time to do whatever it is that you want to do when you're not working on your business. But it takes effort and a willingness to actually do this, okay? The problem you're having right now, you're reacting to everyone's demands on your time and space, right? Somebody knocks on your door, somebody pings you on Facebook, an email pops into your inbox, the phone rings, you drop everything you're doing in your business and you give people priority over you. And you have to stop doing that if you want to work smarter and not harder. And because of that, you're never in control of your daily to-dos, right? You feel like your list is growing rather than diminishing. Your to-do list always gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you feel so overwhelmed, right? Because you're caught in that perpetual state of overwhelm and frustration because you're blaming yourself. You think that you're not good enough to juggle all these different hats, but you are, because you just need to start being aware that you have to make you a priority. And when I say you, I mean your business, because you are your brand in your business. Okay? You are the business. And unless you make yourself a priority, your business is not going to grow. It's just, it's numbers, right? It's logical. So how do you do that? How do you actually do that when you're caught in overwhelm, you're frustrated, and you barely have time to scratch your bum, and now you're trying to suddenly be in control? So how do you go from frustrated, overwhelmed, reacting to people's demands to being in control, working in flow, and getting shit done and getting results? This is how you do it. You need to make you time non-negotiable. And when I talk about you time, I'm not talking about time where you watch Netflix, where you eat ice cream, where you read a book, or you go on coffee dates with your best friends. When I say you time, I mean business time, right? Where you work on your business, not in your business. And working on your business and working in your business are two different kettle of fish. Working in your business is reacting. Working in your business is doing admin work. Working in your business is catering to people's demands. Working on your business is the big picture planning of setting your goals, looking at the milestones, and then taking an action that will bring you closer to these milestones and actually help you achieve it. Working on your business is scheduling PPP blocks into your calendar, personal peak performance blocks. These blocks are 3 to 4 hour blocks that you must schedule into your weekly calendar no matter what. These have to become non-negotiable in your business. I don't care what your life is like, what your business is like, unless you schedule these PPP blocks into your business every week without fail, you're not going to manage to be in control. You will always struggle, you will always be in overwhelm, and you will always react to other people's demands on your time and space. So how does this work? The way it works is, first of all, you need to become ruthless with scheduling these blocks. So if you have an online diary, like you use Google Calendar, you need to start scheduling them into your Google Calendar for the next 12 weeks. Okay? So set aside an hour of your time right now or tomorrow as soon as you can and schedule 4 or 3 hour blocks into your diary for the next 12 weeks. Ideally, you can schedule them at the same kind of block of time every week so it becomes a habit. Yeah? And the 3 or 4 hour blocks is when you work 50 minutes or 40 to 50 minutes in flow. You switch off all distractions. You log out of Facebook, you log out of social media channels, you put your phone on silent away from your work desk. You make sure you tell your family that you're not approachable in that time. If you have an office door, make sure you shut the door and you put a notice on the outside and saying, unless it's a dire emergency, like a health emergency, I'm not to be disturbed until I open that door. You then set a timer for 40 to 50 minutes and you have to maybe play with how long you can work before you need a short break. For me, it's 50 minutes. When the timer goes off, you get up off your chair, you go and have a pee, you grab yourself a tea, a coffee, or a glass of water, or a little snack. And you do that 3 to 4 times in sequence, which means you work 3 hours or 4 hours uninterrupted. And in that time, you work on tasks that bring in the money for your business. Not checking your inbox, not scheduling appointments, not dealing with irate customers or following up with customers or doing all the admin kind of work that are not the PPP, right? They're not your peak personal performance or personal peak performance blocks. In those blocks, you work on the stuff that matters, okay? And you also make time every week in your calendar to celebrate little wins. But there is a rule attached to this. Unless you've completed your PPP block, at least one a week, ideally you want 2 or 3 of them each week, but I understand that some of you are mothers and you just can't commit to more than one, which is perfectly fine. Do one first until it becomes a habit, and then you will find you might crave another one because you get so much work done, and work that actually results in dollars on the bottom end, okay? So do commit to one, and then once you've done your one block, you go and celebrate. So you put into your calendar another time in the week, no matter what, where you reward yourself. So it could be going to the coffee shop, having a cup of coffee. It could be going to yoga. It could be reading a book. It could be watching a Netflix movie. The key here is little wins, okay? And not go off on a tangent and basically spending half of the week celebrating and not working in your business and on your business, because that's just going to cost you more than it will actually reward you. So make sure you do that. If you need to pause this video and start scheduling your PPP blocks in your calendar for the next 12 weeks. I promise you, if you commit to this, you will see a massive change in your work ability, in your ability to actually execute and deliver on all the major milestones that you want to achieve and that you've probably written down somewhere on your to-do list and not achieved until now, okay? The only rule is during those blocks, You do not work on the little tasks like email and follow up and Facebook and posting social media, because that is not personal peak performance work time. Okay? However, your PPP time relies on a couple of things. It relies on your biological high. So you need to understand when each day you are biologically on a high. For some of you that might be at nighttime, and for some of you that might be in the early mornings. For me, in spring and summer, it is early morning. 5 a.m. until about 3 p.m. is my biological high time. That's when I'm automatically high energy, I feel like indestructible, I am motivated, and I can get work done and I can work in flow very quickly. But come 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I have a slump, and in the evening you can just forget it. I'm not capable of producing any good work at night time. The personal high often kind of overlaps your biological high. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to your biological and your personal high when you feel motivated to do the work that you need to do in order to get ahead. And again, I'm not talking about admin work. I'm not talking about the nitty-gritty stuff of your business that needs to be done, like numbers and doing the book work and all of that. That just has to be done. I'm talking about the kind of work like putting your tripwires, putting your funnels, working on a new product, and creating all of that work that you need to do to launch your new offer. That is PPP time. That's your personal peak performance that you need to commit to every single week, at least once, okay? Your non-PPP schedule is the admin work, right? This is the stuff when you do napping, when you exercise, when you go to the movies, when you do gardening, when you cook your meals, when you do the routine tasks in your business that just need to be done, because otherwise the business doesn't run. But they're not your income producing tasks, okay? They're also your friends, time with your family, time with your friends. So it's really important that you are noticing when you are on a high biologically and personally. So you schedule your PPP block of time into those high frames of time, the time frames when you are actually producing. So for me, I love to work on my PPP tasks in the morning, because come lunchtime, I feel that I'm accomplished. So if I manage to write a landing page, a sales page, an email onboarding sequence, and now it's lunchtime and I've done all of that in the morning, I'm like, holy crap, right? How accomplished does it make you feel? It makes me feel very accomplished. I feel like a winner, and I know that I've just created another income stream for my business. But if I put all that off and I spend my morning answering emails, being on social media, reacting to people's demands, and going on coffee dates, and then come mid-afternoon and I haven't done what I should be working on, I feel like shit. I feel like a failure. I feel in overwhelm. I feel like I'm running behind, and it's not a good feeling. Once you get this, and once you actually start scheduling those blocks, oh my God, your business will absolutely change, because suddenly you become a high-performing entrepreneur. And what that brings with it is you actually start putting better boundaries in place. Boundaries around people that always demand your time but never give back. Boundaries around potential clients that suck your time and your energy, and you realize, I don't want to work with these people anymore. They're not my client. Maybe even boundaries around certain friends or family that are just taking, but not give in return. And when you can see that, it's like the sun rises on the horizon to a beautiful new lifestyle. because you will be in control, you will be in power, and you will create amazing work, and it puts you miles ahead of everybody else in the industry, because most people right now, they are incapable of doing this because they don't understand that they're reacting. So the seeds that you sow today or this week with your PPP schedules and blocks of time will actually harvest the crop of this season. So if you commit to this every single week without fail, and you put you first, you will harvest an amazing crop this season in your business. But if you continue to do what you've done until now, which is being in overwhelm, making excuses, putting it off until tomorrow, putting it off until next Monday, putting it off until next month, you will continue to get the same results that you've been getting until this moment in time. So that's my message to you for today. Think about this, take time out, and start scheduling your PPP blocks into your diary for the next 12 weeks. And then when you're done, come into the group, come into the mastermind, and let me know you've done it. And we can celebrate you, because you're amazing, you deserve better, and I know you can have better, and this is how it starts. All right, that's it. I hope this is helpful. I know this is a bit of a readjustment, but trust me, if you do this, your business will change, your outlook will change, your boundaries will change, and your results will change. And that's what you want. All right? So I'm going to put this up into the group, and yeah, go and knock yourself out.